I have done the uni shop. I'm going to be showing you today all of the things that I have bought in preparation for uni. Most of it is kitchen stuff, and then maybe in a few months I will follow up and tell you what I actually did not need that I thought I did, if that makes sense. We're gonna start with kitchen stuff because I have the most of that. It's all falling everywhere. So firstly, I have my steamer saucepans. At home, I already use these quite a lot. I don't think I'll need to have two of the little steamer things at the top, but I definitely will need to have one, a steamer one and a lid. So this I got from Sainsbury's, and I also have my tiny saucepan, which is also from Sainsbury's. Again, with a lid, which I think was quite important. It's meant to be non-stick, so let's hope that that is the case. And the other main cooking utensil I've got is my frying pan. Then I have a colander, which is like collapsible, so it won't take up too much space in my cupboard. And I also have my tiny sieve. It's so tiny. In terms of cooking utensils, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I have a tiny purple potato peeler, some pasta tongs, apparently. I didn't actually buy these ones, my mum bought these ones. I don't know how much I'll use these. I guess we'll see. I have some plastic cups, obviously used for like measuring things out. A lot of people use them in baking and stuff. I'm more gonna be using it for portion size because I know one of the things I'm gonna struggle with is making the right amount of food for one person. A potato masher. Now, this is already the second potato masher that I bought. The first one I bought was from Wilko's and it broke instantly. I didn't even succeed in mashing potatoes once with that potato masher. So don't get Wilko's one. This one is from IKEA. We've got a really good potato masher in our house at the minute that my mum doesn't want to give up. I think it's from this place called Pampered Chef and they don't sell it anymore. And it's really annoying because it makes the best mash ever. I also have a plastic spoon with holes in it, a plastic spoon and a spatula. So again, I'm kind of just coming to the conclusion that this is actually a really boring video and I'm very sorry, but that's fine. I have a magic can, which is a can opener that I don't really know what you're meant to do with it aside from open cans. I've never used a can opener like this. I've always had the really hard to use metal ones and I just tend to not open many cans. Most of the stuff that I get in cans have the little tabs, so I don't know how much I'll use this, but I mean I guess it's always useful to have. Since this video is already really late, I was just about to test out my can opener because I want some soup, but I still actually have no idea how this magic can works. So you're gonna watch whilst I probably attempt really badly to open a can of soup. Let me just move this. So that made a noise. Did do it in the right place? Yeah, this isn't doing anything. It's spinning, but it's not doing. Oh, it's made a hole in this side, which is in fact the wrong side. I just want soup, man. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. So maybe I need to, no, how? Like, oh, is this doing it? I did it, guys. I did it, okay. I think that is my proudest student moment yet. And I've also got some kitchen scissors, little salt and pepper shakers, even though I'm literally never gonna use the pepper one. I obtained 3 sporks from my mum's drawer of many sporks. I also have 3 sharp knives, which I'm not going to be showing on YouTube because I don't know the rules on demonetization. 2 wooden spoons and another wooden spatula. I have a lot of things. My bottle opener, because what's a wine mum meant to do without a bottle opener? It's not a bottle opener, it's a corkscrew, but same thing. And then I also have my Pyrex jug, as seen in Making Vodka Jelly with Embly 99. So that's the main kitchen stuff that I've got. Now, the next category of things that I've got for my uni kitchen comes under the heading of a bit extra. And I don't know how much I'm going to use about half of this stuff because a couple of bits were just lying about at home that my mum didn't use, and a couple of things I use occasionally, but I guess we'll see. We have a plastic onion. It's so that if you only use half an onion, you don't waste the onion. A little kitchen scale, which I use occasionally. I mainly use this when I make something like pancakes, but I don't know what other things I'm going to need to measure out. I have an egg pricker and a colour changing egg timer. And then the last two things are the really extra things that we got God knows when, from God knows who, and I don't think we ever used. The first one is a quick press burger thing. I've never used this, my mum has never used it. If I don't use it this year at uni, I'm probably never gonna use it. And I also have a vegetable chopper, which again, I don't think we've ever used, but I kind of want to try, but also, can I be bothered? Probably not. A thing that I don't have, because I don't think I'll use it enough, is a cheese grater, because I tend to just buy sliced cheese and rip it up or chop it up. The next thing that I've got is my chopping boards. I have 5 tiny chopping boards. They're all in different colours, so I use one for like raw meat, one for like vegetables, one for fish, like all that kind of thing. A little roaster thing. Got a couple of cleaning things. We have 2 pearl scourers and a dish-o-matic. The next thing I've got is a microwavable pot thing. I also have a little food flask that's got a cute tiny spoon in the top, look. Even though I have a spork, it comes with a little spoon. Me. I also have 3 of these Tupperwares that I got from Lidl, and I have like these little multi-lunch boxes from Sainsbury's. Tupperwares are the kind of thing that everyone has, and then suddenly everyone has too many, but none of them match. So we'll see what happens with my Tupperwares. 2 little like kind of oven mitt things that I got from IKEA. 2 lovely placemats that my mum made me, and I also have a handful of little coasters that my mum made me as well. My little cafetiere, and I don't know where it's from, but it's a cafetiere. You make coffee in it. There's not much more to it than that. And then I have a box of glasses from IKEA. I have 2 wine glasses that are slightly purple, and I got them from Poundland, so if they break, it's fine. They're hand wash only, but honestly, I'm not fussed because if they break, they're from Poundland and it's not really the end of the world. In this box is, I'm not entirely sure what. It's noodles. It's 12 pots of noodles, one of which I think is not there. And I don't think this is actually mine. It was just sat by my other boxes, so I brought it upstairs. But actually, these are Cameron's and she just ordered them to my house, so ignore that. Noodles are not part of my necessary uni things, but also, let's be honest, they kind of low-key are. The next things that I've got, kitchen storage set thing that you've got for tea, coffee and sugar. I wanted these mainly because I wanted one for the sugar. Now, the cutlery that I've got is from Amazon. It's purple cutlery. It looks like this, it's cutlery, it's a bit boring, but that's not the point. One of the reasons that I kind of specifically wanted to buy some purple cutlery was because I feel kind of too aware from other people's uni stories about flatmates using stuff without asking, and though I don't think I will care that much, I want to have a precaution in case I do care, which is my stuff is the purple stuff. If it's purple, it's Emmy's. That's just kind of how this is going to work. So I've got purple cutlery. I also have a little dinner set. I say little, it's not a little dinner set. There are 4 of each thing in here, which is almost definitely more than I need. But this is kind of what they look like. They're bowls, they're purple. How inspiring, we love high quality content. I don't think I'm going to need 4 of each, but again, it is good to have spare, and it's better to have too much than not enough, but also they only came in sets of 4. So I didn't really get much choice in that one. This next thing is a thing that I saw recommended on like a uni student what should I pack site, and it is a little safe. This cost me 25 quid and it's got a code and a little override key. We have like a kind of safe box at home where I keep like important documents, and I feel like to me it's really important that I have something like that. It's got my passport in it, but like that's kind of it. Again, I don't know how necessary this is going to be, but I felt it was a good option to have. So maybe if other people haven't heard of that and think that's a good idea, then you're welcome, I guess. I don't know. I have a safe, basically. The last kind of handful of things I have are things like towels and bath mats and flannels and all that kind of stuff. All of mine are from Tesco. They're quite nice. They weren't ridiculously expensive and they're quite soft on the front of it. I know obviously they're not going to stay soft for that long because, let's be honest, I'm not exactly going to be going to the effort of tumble drying anything at uni. So I've got a bath sheet, 2 hand towels and 2 flannels. And then I'm also going to be taking a bath sheet big towel thing with me from home as well, so that I always have a spare. I have pillow protectors and a mattress protector, as well as 2 new pillowcases because all of my pillowcases are really old. I'm going to be taking a couple of sets of bedding with me, so that again, I always have one spare, and so I always have one on my bed and I always have one spare. And I'm also going to be taking the lovely quilt that my mum made me as well, so that if I have anyone to stay, they do have some bedding. I'm pretty sure that that's most of the things that I've bought, but it feels like a lot and not at the same time. So I'll get back to you in a few months on which of these things that I didn't need. And yeah, I move in like 2 weeks today. I'm very excited, I'm very nervous. I've been talking to some of my course mates on a WhatsApp chat and it's happening, you know. This is what I have dreamed of for a while and it's very, very exciting. If anybody has any suggestions of things that you think are really vital for me to have at uni, then leave them in the comments. And obviously this isn't all that I'm taking to uni, I'm packing like my stuff as well, but these are the things that I've kind of bought specifically for uni. It's happening, man. And if anyone also wants to say which things you think I'm desperately gonna not need, also feel free to suggest them in the comments. I'm gonna go and I will see you in the next video that I make, which will be soon. I've got a lot of editing to do. I've got a lot of things planned, so we'll see. Also, this is not my jumper. I stole it from Cameron. I'm basically just turning into Cameron. This is her makeup. This is her jumper. Those are her noodles. Just saying. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and I shall see you soon. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm such a fucking fat mess. Okay, right, bye.